Albuquerque, New Mexico, a city known for its abundant sunshine and breathtaking scenery, where the Sandia Mountains paint a picturesque backdrop. But behind the beauty, a tragedy unfolds, hidden in plain sight. Men and women live on the streets, struggling to survive each day, facing challenges most of us can't even imagine. Many are disabled, forgotten, and invisible to society. Their stories are heartbreaking, filled with pain and resilience. Imagine facing homelessness with a disability, where every step is a battle. The struggle to find shelter is magnified. The challenges seem insurmountable, with barriers at every turn. This is the harsh reality for many in Albuquerque, a city under a shadow. We see them on street corners, holding signs, asking for help under bridges, seeking refuge in parks, trying to find a moment of peace. Their presence is a stark reminder of the inequality in our city, a contrast that is hard to ignore. We can't ignore their plight any longer. Their faces tell stories of hardship and hope. It's time to open our eyes, our hearts, and our wallets. Every small act of kindness counts. Let's work together to make a difference, to bring light to those living in the shadows. Life on the streets is tough. It's a constant battle for survival, with every day presenting new challenges and uncertainties. Now imagine navigating that life with a disability. The obstacles multiply, making an already difficult existence nearly impossible. Finding a safe place to sleep becomes even harder. The search for shelter is relentless and options are limited. Accessing basic necessities like food and water is a daily struggle. Every meal is uncertain and clean water is a rare commodity. And then there's the healthcare system. Medical care is a critical need, yet it's often out of reach. How do you get medical care when you have no address? The lack of a permanent residence complicates everything.
Disabled individuals experiencing homelessness often face discrimination and prejudice. Society tends to overlook their plight. They are more vulnerable to crime and exploitation. Their safety is constantly at risk, and they have few places to turn for help. Their voices are often unheard, their needs unmet. They are invisible to many, struggling in silence. We must remember that disability can happen to anyone. It doesn't discriminate and can affect anyone at any time. It could be a sudden accident, a chronic illness, or simply the effects of aging. We need to build a more inclusive society that supports everyone.
Accessible housing is crucial, but it's in short supply. Many people are left without the basic necessities they need to live a dignified life. Imagine trying to climb stairs in a wheelchair or navigate a crowded shelter with a visual impairment. These challenges are daily struggles for many individuals. This is the reality for many. The lack of accessible housing forces people into situations that are not only uncomfortable but also unsafe.
We need more affordable housing options that are inclusive and accessible to everyone, regardless of their physical abilities, designed with accessibility in mind. These homes should be built to accommodate the needs of all individuals, ensuring that everyone has a place to call home. Transportation is another hurdle. Getting to doctor's appointments, job interviews, or even just to the grocery store can be a logistical nightmare. Without reliable transportation, many are left stranded. Reliable and accessible public transportation is essential. It gives people the freedom to live their lives with dignity. Access to transportation can open up opportunities for employment, healthcare, and social interaction, making a significant difference in their quality of life.
Section 4. Hope on the horizon, local organizations making a difference. Here's the good news. There are incredible organizations in Albuquerque working tirelessly to help. They provide food, clothing, shelter, and support services. They offer a lifeline to those in desperate need. Let's shine a light on their efforts.
These organizations rely on our support. They need volunteers, donations, and public awareness. Every little bit helps. Even a small donation can make a big difference in someone's life.
Section 5. Answer the call. Your actions matter. This isn't someone else's problem, it's our problem. We have a moral obligation to help those less fortunate. Let's start by educating ourselves about the issue. Talk to people experiencing homelessness. Listen to their stories.
Volunteer your time at a local organization. Donate what you can. Spread awareness on social media. Every action, no matter how small, ripples outward and creates change.
Section 6. A future where everyone has a home. Imagine a city where everyone has a safe and affordable place to live. A city where disability is not a barrier to opportunity. A city where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. This is the future we can build together.
It starts with each of us choosing compassion over indifference. Let's be the generation that ends homelessness in Albuquerque. We can do this.